Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Now I have huge gratitude and huge appreciation for everybody tuning in, but I made this video especially for my fourth graders. DJ, drop a beat for all my fourth graders tuning in. Drop one more beat, DJ. Shout out to all my fourth graders. So in this video, for October, the start of fourth grade is addition. So we are rocking out with a 5-digit addition word problem, which I'm going to read right now, and I'm going to break down how to solve. For my fourth graders, if you're wondering why this problem looks so familiar, it's because it should look familiar. This problem is the exact same problem that was that your teacher modeled in class. The only difference is I changed the numbers. I made the numbers a little bit different, but everything else about the problem, the process for solving the problem, exactly the same. All right, so I am going to break it down without further ado, and I'm going to start by turning off the light because there's a glare on the whiteboard there. All right, there we go. Now that's easier for everybody to see. Let me just up here. Okay, I'm going to read the problem to you. Find the sum of 24,198 and 65,443. Use the standard algorithm for addition. Estimate to check if your answer is reasonable. Now, if you're intimidated by all those big scary words, don't worry, because I'm going to explain them. So I have some key vocabulary. I have the numbers and the key vocabulary highlighted in red here. Whenever they tell you to find the sum, whenever you see find the sum of two different numbers, that's just a fancy way of saying add the numbers together. They're telling you to add. Whenever you see sum, it means that you're adding the numbers in the problem together. Now, when it says use the standard algorithm, those big scary words that would have made me shake when I was your age, all that means is line up the numbers and go about solving it by, add the numbers in the ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. It basically just means line up the numbers and add each column. That's all use the standard algorithm means. All right, so don't be scared by those big words. All right. So this is how you would set up the problem using the standard algorithm. You would line up the numbers, 24,198 plus 65,443, and then you would go to the two digits, the column all the way to the right. So I'm walking all the way to the ones place. So in the ones place we have 8 and 3. All we're going to worry about is adding 8 plus 3. We're only adding one column at a time, and then we're regrouping if needed. If we tried to add 24,000, 65,000 with these big numbers, our heads would explode. But we don't have to do that. All is adding column. So 8 plus 3 equals 11. Now, because the sum of 8 plus 3 is more than 10, we have to regroup. So the 1 in the number 11 is going to go in the ones place. The first one in the number 11 is going to go in the ones place. The second one, the number 11, is going to go in the tens place. All right, so now we're just adding the numbers in the tens place. We're going to add 9 plus 4, and then we're going to add the one that we carried over to that problem. 9 plus 4 equals 13, plus 1 equals 14. Again, since the sum of 9 plus 4 plus 1 is more than 10, we do need to regroup. We regroup whenever the sum is 10 or more. So, the 4 and the number 14 we're going to put in the tens place. And the 1 and the number 14 we are going to carry over to the hundreds place. All right. 1 plus 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus the one that we carry over is 6. Now, since the sum of 4 plus 1 is less than 10, we do not need to regroup in the hundreds place. We can just leave that as is. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Again, we do not need to regroup there. 9 or less, we do not need to regroup. So we don't need to regroup in the thousands place. 2 plus 6 equals 8. And we have our answer. 89,641. That is our answer there. That is our answer here. Now I'm going to estimate to see if that answer is reasonable. 89,641. And now, time to estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to estimate to the nearest 10,000. So we have, let me write the number a little bigger so y'all can really see it here. 89,641. All right. So 24,198. I'm going to round to 10,000. So if we count by 10,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. 24,000 falls in between 20,000 and 30,000. Let me make that a little bigger because I want y'all to be able to see that right there. All right. 24,198 falls between 20,000 and 30,000. So to estimate what we are going to do, we're going to round to the nearest 10,000. So we're going to look at the digit in the thousands place. So we're going to forget about all these. We're going to look at the digit in the thousands place. So if you remember the rule for estimating, 5 or more, we raise the score. 5 or more, we raise the score. 4 or less, we regress. So since the digit in the thousands place is a 4, we're going to round down to 20,000. We're not going to round up to 30,000. We're going to round down to 20,000. So 24,198 is going to round down to 20,000. Now 65,443. So counting by 10,000s, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. The two closest numbers in the 10,000, if we're rounding to the nearest 10,000, the two closest numbers would be 60,000 and 70,000. So now, again, since we're rounding to the nearest 10,000, we are going to look at the digit that's in the thousands place. So we're going to ignore the 3 in the ones place, the 4 in the tens place, the 4 in the hundreds place. We're looking at the number in the thousands place to determine whether we round 6,000 or 7, to determine whether we round down to 60,000 or up to 70,000. Now, remember, 5 or more, we raise the score. 4 or less, we regress. Since the number in the thousands place is a 5, we are going to round up. We are going to round up, let me change the color here, to 70,000. Now 70,000 plus 20,000 equals 90,000. That is the number that we get when we estimate. So now we have to determine if, by the estimation, if my answer is reasonable. Now looking since we rounded to the nearest 10,000, looking at our exact answer was 89,641. That is pretty close to 90,000. 89,641 is very close to 90,000, especially if we're rounding by the nearest 10,000. It's less than 1,000 away. So I would determine that that's close enough that that would be a estimation, and we have a reasonable answer there. All right, that is my video for today. Before I log off, usually when I log off, I on the whiteboard that is in my room, or I throw up some alley hoops. Fortunately, I had to leave early the last couple of days. So I'm going to end this video with some burpees. Healthy body, healthy mind, right? So I'm going to push this back. I'm going to do 5 burpees to end the video. All right, 5 burpees. Let me just get out of my way here. Make sure that I don't get caught slipping. All right, so if you're wondering what a burpee is, basically you catch yourself in the push-up position, you move your legs to your hands, and you jump. So here we go, 5 burpees. All right, ready? Push-up position, legs to hands, jump. You know what? Let's make that a press. I want you to be able to see. All right, here we go. 5. All right, here we go. Push up position. Legs to hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, usually I jump a little higher on my burpees, but I didn't want to overdo it. Huge thank you to everybody tuning in. Please let me know if this lesson was helpful in the comments. If this is something that you've gotten very easily, if this is something you would like more help with and that you're more confused on, let me know all of that in the comments. Also, please hit the like button and share this video and hit that subscribe button. All right, signing off. Have a great day, everybody.